Coach Bill Shea, commit to compete. I got a question for you. Are you interested in being a competitive athlete, or are you committed to being a competitive athlete? Because there's a big difference. In this video, we're going to talk about the difference between being interested and being committed. I remember when I was a kid, I really wanted to be a high school athlete. That's what I wanted to be. I didn't see major leagues or NBA. I wasn't thinking that way, right? I just wanted to be a high school varsity athlete. I wanted to be a high school athlete, right? I wanted to play in front of crowds. I wanted to be a competitive athlete. I knew I wanted to do that, but I wasn't committed to doing that, right? And so when I was in 7th, 8th grade, I went to a high school game, and I'm like, wow, this would be really, really cool, man. It was exciting, and there was a band and the cheerleaders and the crowd. The place was packed, and I'm like, man, I want to be out there, So I started, I was interested, right? So I started doing a little bit more, and I started going on, I'll go to basketball camp, or I'll do this, or I'll do that. I'll go play a little more with my friends. But I was interested, but I wasn't committed, right? It wasn't I have to do that, I must do that. I just started getting interested in it and just started moving in that direction, okay? And then by the time I was in 7th, 8th grade, I get to 9th grade, and now I have to commit, okay? Because I'm 10th man on the freshman team. So now I have to commit. If I want to be a high school varsity player, I realize I have to do something, right? I have to commit, okay? So my mentality totally changed from it'd be nice to do that. It'd be nice to be a varsity athlete to I absolutely have to make this happen. And it's two different mentalities, okay? So when you're interested in something, you do it when it's convenient or when it's comfortable, right? You stay in your comfort zone, okay? When you're committed to something, you get out of your comfort zone. You push more, right? You challenge yourself, okay? When you're interested in something, when something negative happens, you kind of back off, or you back up. When you're committed, you just plow right through it. You just plow right through it, okay? So there's a big difference in mentality, right? When you're interested in something, yeah, you work out, but you don't bust your ass, right? When you're committed, the harder the workout, the better you feel, right? It's a different mentality, right? Your skill, when you're interested, I'm a pretty good shooter. But when you're committed, I want to be a knockdown shooter, right? Everything's up a level, up a level, up a level. So you got to ask yourself a question. Am I committed, or am I just interested? Because I want to tell you something right now. I don't remember seeing anybody who's been totally committed to their craft, totally committed to being a high school athlete, that did all the right things, that pushed themselves, that competed, that ever complained. All the complaining comes from the people who don't do what's necessary, to the people who don't understand what's required to become a varsity athlete, to become a successful competitive athlete. So I want you to, if you're complaining right now, you're blaming a coach or you're blaming somebody else, I want you to look in the mirror and ask yourself if you're committed or are you just interested, and be honest with yourself. If you're just interested and you want something, then commit yourself. Come up with a plan, execute the plan. So commit yourself to compete, and I'll see you in the next video.